Who is Lynd Ward? There's a lot more. There's a world of comics and arts that in this sphere has not been explored. You're looking at a page from my book, Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, my first book in the Road Warrior Drake saga. And why am I showing you guys this? When I did this page, or this book, it went through a few revisions on the artistic side. And then when I showed this version of the book, and some of the DM groups, one comment that a person made stuck in my head. He said that this reminded him of Lynd Ward. I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of high praise. This is one of his pieces called Prisoners Behind War from 1930. Lynd Ward's stuff, by the way, was not done on pen and paper. So he was a wood carver. He was born to a Christian socialist. His father's name was Harry F. Ward, and he was a Christian missionary, a minister, a Methodist, but he was a socialist. And I love how, like, you got your lefties that talk about, well, Jesus was a socialist. And I'm like, well, you got that parable of talents, pal. That parable of talents is not socialist. Lynd Ward did a book called God's Man, and this was called the first graphic novel. This was in 1929, and this was done entirely in wood block prints. But I think this is a nice way of blending abstract with the concrete, kind of like Salvador Dali. And you can see, like, he messes around with proportions, perspectives. Yes, Alfie Solomons, German I'm glad you. Okay, German Expressionism. Yes, I am a big fan of German Expressionism. It was influential in the States during the late 20s and 30s. A movie like Frankenstein, for example, was very heavily inspired by German Expressionism. It was called the first graphic novel. Here is capitalism as Moloch. It's a beautiful piece, and you could interpret it in any way you can, but it is capitalism as he interprets it. So yeah, that is God's Man, and that is Lynd Ward's contribution to the art and the comic. Yeah, let's call it a comic. Why not? Because technically, it is a book with pictures, and it's told with pictures, and it utilizes the same techniques that will be utilized today in comics. So I don't think it's wrong to call it one of the first graphic novels, because it really is.